What is it that moves you when you look at a photograph? What catches your eye? What makes you feel that what you see pleases you, concerns you, or moves you? There are some photographs that I can't forget from the moment I first saw them. They are for sure among my all-time favorites. Images that frequently come to mind and stuck there like they left a mark on me. So I'm going to show you 5 of the photos that I can't forget. Each one has its power on me for its own reason. Probably something shifted, changed, or moved in me when I first saw these pictures, and they stayed with me since that day when I first saw them. So yeah, I've been thinking what it is that holds each one of us in an image. It's different for everyone and probably has to do with the phase we're in, our age, our maturity, the thoughts we have at that given time, our emotional state, I don't know. It is different for everyone, for sure. Do you have such images? Don't overthink it. Just say the first ones that come into your mind. Which are the 5 photos that you can't forget? First ones. Please write it in the comments if you feel like it. I'll be very happy to read all these images that you cannot forget, and they're your all-time favorites, I guess. So yeah, I can't wait to read your comments. And when I started photography, the sea was a big inspiration for me. Up until that point, I had never seen anyone taking photos like that. I love that all the props used are carefully selected, and the light, the movements, the whole vibe is almost like a gothic scene, dream, or maybe nightmare. This is what I believe self-portraits are about. They're personal and intimate. Experimenting with feelings and emotions, what an image makes you feel and what the photographer feels. I believe it stuck with me. This image is one that I can't forget. Maybe it's because it's the first one that I ever saw from her. But all of her work was stunning. It was not the traditional self-portrait. Because, it's so different. She was hidden, blurred, or parts of your body were covered by objects. It's also the vibe and the aesthetic. These pictures are beautiful, but also you feel uneasy looking at them, which is something I like in a way. They make you think and reconsider what you're looking at. If this is reality, imagination, or something in between. The first photographer I ever saw using snapshots to document her life and making art out of it is, of course, Nan Golden. She paid attention to subject matter, documenting her life as part of her tribe in New York, but also she talked about domestic violence, drugs, HIV, and the opioid crisis in the US. But what makes her even more special for me is the fact that behind all this great body of work, as she said, before getting a camera, she didn't have a voice. She started speaking through the camera. This is so important to find our way to communicate and express what we want to express and say. She also said something that I really resonate with, is that photography was the way for her to walk through fear. She faced difficulties during the time that she was doing photography. It wasn't easy for her to be recognized for the photography she was doing because at that time this was not the norm. And also she was a woman in photography at that time. Yeah. And this particular photo stuck with me. I believe it's one of the most iconic ones she took. Of course, The story behind it makes it even stronger, but it's not only the story. The photo by itself is already saying everything. The colors, the reality of it, the positions of the bodies, the honesty. If this is your first time here, hello, hi, my name is Flora, I'm a photographer. I also work on an unrelated full-time job. My goal is to live off what I love doing. So here on this channel, I make videos about photography and the process of growing as an artist. So yeah, you can watch other videos, older videos of mine if you feel like get to know me a little bit more in the channel. That would be great. And yeah, let's go back to the video. I just wanted to say a quick hi and introduce myself if you haven't seen me before, which is very possible. When I saw Stray Dog, various feelings arose, like fear, loneliness, nostalgia, but also a need to connect and communicate, like a call for help or presence. This photo is so complex, yet so simple composition-wise. When I discovered Daido Moriyama, I was just starting photography. What he was doing was definitely experimental at that time, and the grainy, high-contrast images from a compact camera that he used were incredible. A delight to watch, especially for someone who is just starting and doesn't know much about photography, trying to understand its limits. Seeing something like Moriyama's pictures opens up the horizon, makes you see probably there are no limits.
写真全体を成立させてるものっていうのは撮る方見る方双方の記憶に関わってる。
What can I say about Todd Haida? He's just a great photographer. When I first saw his photographs from Ohio, where he was photographing landscapes, I couldn't believe what he was doing. It was amazing. The way he photographed landscapes, like personal photos, is what I find captivating. I mean, you can tell these photos are intimate and personal. They can't be other than that. I will just read what he said. It has served me well throughout my career to follow my own instincts. I learned early on that I should just do what I wanted to do, and I wanted to keep my work emotional and subjective. I couldn't do anything other than that. I can honestly say that even if I had not achieved any level of success with my work, I would still make it because I need and want to make it. The influence of the things we see and like in photography have on us, as well as the attitude of the photographers we admire, how they work, what's their practice, what they believe and what they think about photography in general, what processes they follow, and what it means for them to photograph and how they structure their work. Yeah, all these things are very important for our artistic growth, for our growth as photographers. So yeah, every time I see a photo that I like, I always search a little bit more about the photographer, learn more about their processes, what they photograph and why, how they structure everything, and the entirety of their work. It's very important to understand how other people work, how they think, and also that gives me a better understanding of what I am doing as well. Rinko Cavi. She has a great body of work, also published an impressive amount of photo books. She's one of my favorite photographers. This minimalist approach to photography, but in a way that the photograph is full of meaning, emotions, and creates atmosphere, is something that I love. This photo of hers stayed with me since the day I saw it first time. I don't know how it managed to connect with me, with my memories, how I was feeling as a teenager or in my early 20s when I felt that the world was opening up to me, you know, the unknown and the possibilities. Yeah. A few days ago, I picked up her book Illuminance again because I was making this video. My mind was so full of noise and thoughts that I couldn't hear myself thinking. Opening up this book made me present again, and I believe that every photo book has this power, or rather, every photo book that we love and connect with has the same power. Looking through this book, I caught myself crying while turning the pages because the storytelling of the book was revealed to me in a way I haven't seen before. And that was probably because of my emotional state. One image is just one image, but if we make a sequence, what happens in the middle is a new perspective. So yeah, that was the video for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It is such a great help every single time one of you subscribes and likes the video. Thank you so much. I can't wait to read your comments, the photos that you love and you can't forget. I will read all of them and I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so see you very soon in the next one, and have a nice day or night wherever you are. Bye.